everybody, it's John Galante, president of AE Ventures, here with another Builder Innovator interview at the International Builder Show. I'm joined by Jeff Trapp, who is the, I forgot already,
Chief Commercial Officer.
Chief Commercial Officer at ILG, which is the leading independent design center, finishes installer, working with builders across the country. You know, the pendulum swings back and forth with builders on, we're going to do everything included, all of Lennar, to we're going to personalize a little bit, we're going to personalize the living daylights out of stuff and sell a lot of options. Where are we on that pendulum swing right now, and where are we headed?
Thanks for having us here today. I know great opportunity to have a chance to speak, talk. We're finding ourselves uniquely positioned to work with our customers, and everybody's looking for new solutions, to be creative. Our national footprint, key products for us, flooring, cabinets, countertops, those big categories that home buyers want to see options on, the ability to personalize their home. So we're finding now with the market shifting a bit, more intrigue, whether it's packages, our offering in design studios, just really how do we provide something that looks different? How do we help our partners sell more homes? And that being a way to provide more options and just being nimble with a lot of our partners, new products that are coming to market. And how do we make these houses look a little bit different than the cookie cutters from the last few years?
Well, talk to me a little bit more about the services that ILG offers. I mean, to what extent are you involved in model home design, right? Because the model home design sets up the options and upgrade sales, right? Is that something where you guys have expertise and you're partnering with your builders?
We do, with a lot of our key partners working directly with our sales and marketing leadership teams, and with our design studios where we actually product expertise, latest trends, we're working with them to suggest color palettes to design the model homes, because it's only doing white shaker cabinets with this luxury vinyl plank or a laminate floor. It's gotten a little bit too bland in a lot of the model homes, and really, how do we look at ways that upfit the models and put a little pizzazz, something different that catches the buyer's eyes as they're walking through and uniquely fits what that builder's trying to offer.
So creativity is still alive. You know, we're in this world where everything's digitized and there's data and there's analytics, and like sometimes that kills the creativity, right? But you're able to keep that alive. And is that about your people, the people that you bring on board?
The talent we have within the organization, and the talent that's been able to live through a few cycles in the industry, the ups, the downs, and then being able to bring talented new people into our business and have that understanding of the market. And how do we provide answers for our customers? Hey, have you thought of this? And we have a lot of best practices based on our national footprint. We've figured out things in one market. How do we share that across our team and provide a different way to do it that may not have been available in a certain market?
Talk to me a little bit more about from model home to design center, right? What kind of business intelligence is being collected from the builders, from that model home experience or the initial contract signing before the design center appointment? How do you get insights and intelligence handed off to you so that the buyer doesn't feel like they're repeating themselves for the third time?
So with our technology and software, we're collecting information on the entire journey of what are they spending time on online shopping for in the platform. What do they actually end up buying? What are the most popular products? But then also not getting too stuck on, hey, here's the 3 most popular products and we're going to use them in every single house. And really then say, as we're going to our annual product line review with our key vendors in a couple weeks, how do we take that intelligence saying, what do you have new that's like, better, more features? What are the buyers asking for that we're missing the boat on right now? Because things shift, people watch things on HGTV, Chip and Joanna, and trends, because the builder industry, we all tend to be slightly slower. And we also find there's certain markets, namely in the West, that catches on first, and then bring in those styles to the Eastern coast as quickly as we can.
So the sun rises in the East, but the trends start in the West.
Absolutely.
It's counter-cyclical to the sun. Can you tell me more about the installation side of your business? I mean, I think the most visible part is the design centers and that customer facing stuff, but you guys do blocking and tackling work too, right? In many cases,
Yeah.
you're
We're
either
the
coordinating the resources or the
exactly.
resource itself.
We've got a footprint of branch warehouses across the country, and really, us as a installation turnkey partner, we're installing over 100,000 houses a year. And when you look at flooring, cabinets, countertops, when somebody is walking through their house on that final punch walk, it's our products and the paint that's getting all of the attention. So our ability to do that in a timely fashion, amazing quality, and at a price that makes sense for our builder partners is really key.
And will you do installation work for a builder where you don't have that front end of the option selection
Absolutely.
as well?
Yeah. So many cases.
Do you start with a lot of builders that way? It's like they can't find a quality resource and then you back into the handling the option selection process?
It just becomes another product our team has to offer.
Yeah.
In so many cases, the majority of our partnerships, there's no design involved at all.
Yeah.
It's really where their go-to for countertops, cabinets, flooring, whatever it might be, based on their need at that particular location.
Gotcha. And let's go back to that trends question. So are we in a moment now where the pendulum is swinging back to more personalization and more options? Because we kind of went through a phase there where let's not, with the supply chain issues, let's not have too many complications in producing the house, and let's put more inventory on the market because the resale market is constrained. But we're coming out of that now, right?
We distinctly feel that right now. There's a lot of cases where if you go tour model homes in a given market, it got a little bit whitewashed, very similar across different communities that you go to take a look at. So as a home buyer coming in, I got a lot of options. Affordability is coming back to some degree. So I want something that really catches my eye because I can get a great offer at any one of those locations. So I want something different.
Yeah.
And then also from within the industry, I mean, margins are constrained. So the ability to go back, sell options at a lucrative options margin to balance off where you're buying down rates and having to be very competitive against the peer set in that local market.
And one more thing I want to dig in a little bit more on, because it's a area of focus for me, is the design center technology.
Yeah.
Is that part of the equation everywhere you are handling the design function? I know it's not push the button, throw it over the wall to the consumer, to the buyer to use the technology, but it's essential all the time when you guys are doing the work as part of the overall equation, right?
It's part of the included offering with our design studios to have real-time pricing, the ability to look at the options catalog, and should the builder choose to use visualization to some degree with our offering, because if the buyer is having an amazing experience, they're going to be more satisfied, they're going to spend more on options, which means more in profitability for our partners, which everybody's in a win-win situation there.
And how long have you guys been at that? And do you feel like you've reached like a level of 3.0 proficiency on this in terms of man-machine interface, using the tool, but still having the human there? Are you at the point where you've got documented best practices and such on that?
Very comfortable there. And really it comes back to, we have some really good technology, but we have some great people behind the scenes that understands how do you bring an options catalog, all the options that we offer within the studio to life. It's more the power of that talent behind the scenes that then can take a builder's options program and bring it to life, that a home buyer can shop from their home and then make the selections in the design studio.
Yeah, cool. Well, it sounds like you guys are well positioned for this moment in the market. We always appreciate your contributions here for the Builder Innovator community. Thanks for stopping by.
No, great. Thanks for having us today.